going gets tough, I tend to explore. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm reading Rachel Carson that I've never read before. I'm listening to all kinds of music that I've never heard before. And the other night we watched Contagion to get some sense of what we're all in for.
My husband and I, we watch mysteries at night, and that helps me, in a sense, escape from reality and get into this whole scenario of finding out who done it. And this is helpful to a certain extent because you have this escape, and then you can come back to reality in a new way.
I like to read a book series called Number One Ladies Detective Agency. Check it out if you can.
You know, I don't find calm and serenity very often. Even in the slowest, saddest, or most ecstatic music for me, that becomes a challenge for the future. It doesn't become something that lulls me or makes me serene. It activates me.
That's a really difficult one because, there are so many incredible soundtracks that to narrow it down to one or a couple or even 50, very, very difficult. It's like picking your favorite musician. But what I can do is I can tell you the soundtrack that I've been involved with for the longest amount of time in my life, and that is The Wizard of Oz. Of course, what always made the biggest impact on me was when Dorothy would come out and sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And, what a sense of incredible wonderment that she would create with her voice and also with that particular song. And I listened to that piece just recently, actually, and it brought back all of the feelings of the sense of wonderment. And I think that's an important thing to have and never lose track of, especially in rough times like what we're going through now.
Whenever I am going through a troubled time, I want to, I tend to practice, and that is kind of a meditation for me, to really get into a scale, perfecting that, or intonation, or working on shifting. But that whole process for me is is a sense of losing myself in the moment. And that helps me gain a better perspective.
Black Angels by George Crumb, Bach, Terry Riley.
The third question is a math problem, and I'm going to assume it's a trick question.
I would say 4, 5, 6.5 miles.
I've never been very good at math.
So I have a terrible sense of direction, so I can't even estimate. I have no idea.
14 or so. 14 miles. That's my guess.
But I also want to say that this is very interesting because we usually practice in a different location than our homes. And we are going to be practicing the first time today electronically. And this is we've had meetings together and chatted and been able to see each other. But this is the first time we're going to be actually playing. And that is going to be a test to see how it will go.
Yeah, where John has the triplets, that's the third beat of, bar 6? Okay, ready? 3. Okay, try from 5, okay? From 5.